Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Maria and I talk all things money on this channel, and for today we'll be stuffing our savings challenge binder for the month of March with $100 that we have here. And so yeah, that's basically it for the intro. Don't mind the angle, just playing around with some things because the other angle wasn't working for me. So yeah, I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much, and besides that, let's get on started. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Happy whenever it is that you guys are watching this, probably Friday when I post. Don't mind everything that's going on. I might have to back you guys up a little bit because I zoomed out, but I think that should be a little bit better. But yeah, hope you guys are doing fantastic. And well, first video of mine that you've seen, like a formal video of mine that you've seen in a while. Let's get on started with this money counting. I do have $100 in fives right here. I wanted to actually, which binder, I'll do it for next time just because I'll organize myself better for next time. But I wanted to actually go ahead and roll the dice, or like play the dice games and stuff for the binders that have envelopes with roll the dice challenges, or like, you know, the intersecting ones or whatever. I wanted to do that this time around, but because I forgot to organize that part of my video, we're just gonna do mini Monday style like we typically do. So this is 25s. I did go ahead and count them, and then this does come from my payroll. So this is $100 that came from my payroll separately from the stuffing that you guys will see in another video. And if you guys are new around here, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you guys are staying in tune for this. My name is Maria and I do these silly challenges just to keep myself a little bit more motivated to save, more fun, you know what I'm saying, than the typical way of just putting money aside in a bank account or whatnot. This makes it a little bit more fun, and that's what we do around here once a month. And besides that, I do also stuff my wallet with cash, different little categories here and there, which are called sinking funds. And I hope that you guys stay around for the ride. If you guys do like this type of content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see you around here, and it also helps me grow the channel, and it suggested, the algorithm suggested to other people that may like this type of content. So yeah, if you are not yet a follower, feel free to subscribe down below by clicking the red button. And yeah, not only will it help the channel grow, but it also makes me happy, and who doesn't want to see both of those things? And yeah, besides this, I'm gonna explain which challenges are different this time around. So if you guys remember, I did switch out one of the challenges. I forget which one it was, but I did switch it out for this one by Honed the Brand. This is her summer mini savings challenge with a total of 54, but I'm probably gonna make it 55 just to make my life easier. Here in Canada, we only have our smallest denomination is a 5, so most likely gonna be changing that up. And then I believe I also switched out the other big saver, which was, I believe, from So Budgets, and this one is just Boo You W Word from Budget with Maddie. She closed down her shop, so don't expect this. Oh yeah, this is what I did. Just remember that this checked off. So the money that I had in that challenge, I put it in here. So this already has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 60 and 80. So this already has $80 in it. Call that cheating or whatnot, I'm not sure. But anyways, that's that. So even though we're just starting this fresh for the first time, it does already have some money in there. Let me just move this over and take a sip of water. And don't mind all the stuff that you guys might see over the ledge. This is not the typical thing that I do, but it is what it is. We're kind of working with a bit of space here, and with a camera that just chooses to always have something funny going on with the angles. So if you guys are new around here, we roll the die. Whatever number the 6-sided die lands on, that's where we'll be putting, I do personally 1 bill, but obviously if you want to do 2 bills because you have a bigger denomination, or if you have ones in the States, you can feel free to do that. So let's just get on started. I'm gonna stay quiet this time around. I should yap with you guys, but I feel like I do ums a lot, and I just really hate that, so I might as well stay quiet, and then that way we can do a little bit of a faster b-roll. Hopefully you guys are able to see the die a little bit better, and if it rolls off here, I'll just show you guys what it is. Cool, let's get on started. Okay, that was 2 anyways. I didn't like how that landed, kind of funny, but anyways, go ahead and keep going. Yay, everybody got a little love. Whoop, whoop. And I know for a fact this one only needed $5, so that one already, you know, the surplus we can use somewhere else. Please. It's officially March. Let me know how you guys are feeling about it. Time is breezing by. All right, so that was our last little roll. Only 20 rolls because it is 25s that we're dealing with to make up a total of 100. So let's go ahead and see who got what. And like I said, I already know that Angela from So Budgets, her $60, let's put this like this, and then let's grab our binder. Is that how we should do it in this angle? Will it allow us? I guess so, right? How about we go like that? I guess let's open this up. Sorry for bumping the camera, and then I guess we can do that, right? set this off to the side. Okay, awesome. So yeah, let's see what's going on. So yay, our first finished officially saving challenge. This is the 60 mini challenge by Angela. This only needed, as you guys can see, this only needed the $5 remaining. So because we got more than that, we should allocate the excess elsewhere, I guess, to whatever challenge. Or what do you guys usually do? I guess I can keep this in mind for the next time, but what do you guys usually do? Do you guys roll that over to a new challenge and get it started? Or do you guys just roll it over to another challenge already in the set? That way it can be finished faster. Anyways, so that's that. Let me go ahead and I like to do this. I like to say when I finish challenges. So even though this one's not reusable, I can just like check it off or something like that. So I can say completed. It was $60. Duh. And this is March. What's today? March 2nd. Oh, it's my friend's birthday. I need to text him right away. But anyways, that's that. So I'll leave this out just in case. It's a marker. Actually, it smells like lavender, or like grape, I should say, by Little Potato Savers. She sends it in every one of her orders. So this is always like a good time when I get to use it. Although obviously I'm not sniffing my marker, but it does smell good if you happen to get a waft out of it. But yeah, let me leave this out in case we go ahead and finish something else. So like I said, MSO budgets, she just needed, wait, is this getting mixed up? Okay, hold on. 20, 25, 30, 35. 40, 45, 50, 55. Okay, so I needed, I hope I'm not grabbing from other ones by mistake, because I thought I got 3 bills at first, and then all of a sudden I see 5. I guess we'll have to figure that out. Hopefully I didn't mix anything up. But anyways, this is getting a 5 to complete the challenge. Yay! So then let me set this money. Actually, I'll set it right over here. And then this one is gonna go in my completed challenge pouch. Or actually, I do have them in my, I forget where I have them. I think I have them in my A5 binder where I keep my finances in place and such. But let's go ahead. Actually, let's go ahead and get a screenshot. Yay. And let's go ahead and pick a new challenge. Actually, we'll do that at the end. So we have 3 things to do. Reallocate this money, which I'll see what I do with that at the end of the video. It's $60, so I'll see what I do with that. We have to pick a new saving challenge, which I'll leave right about here. And we need to put this away into our A5 binder. And also, 4th thing, we have to reallocate these $20 extra. So let's see who got what. I just don't like how you guys are not seeing everything. Let's go ahead and go like that. Does that work for everybody? Water bottle, excuse me. So that's the 5 extra. Fantastic. And then the $60 that were completed are right over here. And then this challenge I shall just put into the binder, and then that'll remind me that we have to get a new challenge right over here. Okay, next up in the lineup we have $20 that went into army pants and flip-flops. Let's go ahead and see how much is our total. Actually, no, $20. We can just go ahead and do 10 and 10. Thankfully, we don't have to do that much math. So let's go ahead and go like this and like that. And while that dries, we'll go ahead and count all the money. But this should have then, I think this had 50 last time. So then now this should have 70. Let's go ahead and give her a count. So we have 20. My goodness, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. I was correct. Yay for my memory still working. That's that. So $60 in the finish challenge, $70 in this challenge. And then this challenge is always giving me issues with the zipper pouch. I have to remind myself to actually change out the pouch. I always say I will, but I never actually do. So somebody put it in the comments for me to do that. Okay, so mini summer savings from Home the Brand. We have $15. Yay. So we're gonna go ahead and check these boxes. And like I said, I'm probably most likely gonna be making this 55. So let's go ahead and check off 1, 2, and 3 boxes. And that's a good start actually, because it saves a total of, well, 55. So 15, so we only have 40 left to go. And this is just the first time. I know some challenges that I have typically, sometimes there's like a waiting time for them to actually like, you know, get the flow going of like a nice but abundant amount. But let's go ahead and do roll the dice. So roll the dice only got 5. So whatever the total is, I'm not gonna go ahead and count it. That one takes a little bit too long, but let's go ahead and just mark off 5 somewhere here. Okay, so here we have a 3 and a 2 for a total of 5. Let's let that dry for a little bit. And yeah, guys, happy March. Whatever it is that you guys are watching this, I believe I'm posting this Friday. I'm filming this on a Monday, so you guys will see this the first Friday of March. I hope that, you know, you guys are looking forward to the Spring Forward weekend for those states and countries that do that. I'm looking forward to it. Actually, wait, no, Spring Forward, that's when we lose an hour, right? And so yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, although maybe my toddler will decide to sleep in a little bit more just because she's off, so maybe I'll be able to sleep a little bit more. Who knows? I don't think that'll work in my favor, but nonetheless, you keeping on. So Hustle and Flow, so 3 Wishes challenge got $10. Let me just sneak this here in the back. and then grab everything together. So she got 10, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually put this right here towards the second mini section of the challenge itself. So this should have a total of, from what I'm seeing, it should have 40 because each symbol I designated it to be 10. So it should have 40, so 20, 25, and 40. Indeed it is. And I have a feeling that I'm actually gonna put this 20 in here, but let me see how my other challenges are doing. Or actually, we only have one more, so we'll see. And that one I believe was almost done too. So yay, if we finish that one and it has $80, that would be, sorry, the remaining 20, I think that'd be dope. Okay, so boo you, beautiful fella. We got, how many? Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yay! So we also finished this challenge, yay! Okay, so I believe, so it's just the 20 that we need, right? Because we needed to be a total of 100. So that would be the last two $10 check boxes. There we go. So finish challenge. Let me go ahead and add the money to make sure that we have our math right. And then that means that we get to pick out 2 challenges. Yay. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I feel like counting the 5 skipping 2s is a lot easier. Yay, I'm so happy. This is the first segment that we are completing actually so many challenges. And by so many I mean just 2, but hey, better than the 0 that we typically complete. So this is also from March 2nd. Everyone remind me to please hit up my friend because it's his birthday today. Fun. So this is completed. This is also gonna go, where did I put the other one? This is also gonna go into the A5 binder where I complete the challenges, and then we have the extra $80. So that's gonna go, I'm gonna sneak this in here, count it up all at the end. Now we do need to put this $25 somewhere. So what I'm gonna do, okay, so I'm gonna go to Hustle and Flows. I'm gonna, because no symbol that I have here is 5. So because my mom's birthday is coming up, I am gonna try to finish this one a little bit faster. So what did I say? This is 25. So yeah, that would be 2 symbols that I have like that. So I just leave the 5 here, and then we have that, join this together. So now we should have, what did I say last time? 40, so we should have 60. The camera stopped right when I decided to start counting. So let's do that again so you guys are aware of what bills, what the total is. So 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Yeah, so this is a good progress because this is from my mom, whose birthday is next month. So besides the buffer that I have for her in my typical family binder, this is good because I'll be able to, yeah, supplement that with more. So okay, so we have this pouch to give some love to, and then we also have this one. Now that I'm here, actually let me switch this into the pouch that will not give me issues for this particular challenge. Let's sneak that in there. Perfect. So that's a lot easier to deal with. Cool. So let's go ahead and actually condense this. Oh wait, I have an extra 5. Okay, so for the extra 5, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put it into the summer savings. So that now, let me just sneak it in there. That should already have 15. So let me find another 5, boop, and do 20 in total. So that is gonna go in there. Yay guys, I'm so happy. We got rollover and we finished the challenges. Are you kidding me? Okay, so let me move this over here so you guys can see it. We have our 2 pouches that we need to set up for the next time. So let's go ahead and see what challenges we have. I'm gonna try to pick people who I don't already have in the setup. Okay, so I already have Simply Budgeted, I have Hone the Brand, I have the Millennial Dollar, and we have Hustle and Flows. So let's see what challenges we can put in here for the next. So I'm thinking of BC things just because, oh look, I have Savings with Grace, so that could be one. I have this many challenge by Comfort Coins. I can even make this $1 just to make it go faster, so that's a possibility. I don't want anything that has like scratches because that just makes life a little bit difficult. This one is by Paychecks and Prayers, but this one is a higher denomination. It's a total of $250, so I'm probably gonna skip that one. Hone the Brand. This is also from Paychecks and Prayers, which I love her stuff, and I hope that she makes a return to YouTube soon. I know she's busy with her baby, a newborn, but you know, nonetheless, I like to see people every once in a while, even if it's like once a month or you know. But these are also bigger challenge savers, so I'm not gonna pick this one. Oh, we have Beezy's things. Each icon is 3, each icon is 5. Okay, so maybe this one just because of my denominations here in Canada. Here we have To Do by I'm So Budget. Let's see. Some of these are, yeah, this one I'm gonna have to save for like an actual binder envelope. We have BC's things as a possibility. BZ Sings, happy birthday. That's cute. Also BC Sings, wow, I have a lot from BC Sings. Thank you for being so generous whenever you send me stuff. 5,000, definitely no, because that's too big. 800, no, that's too big. 500, that's too big. And then we have another one from BC Sings. Sorry, not BC Sings, Amstel Budgets. Okay, and then we have some of these ones, although these ones are all Hustle and Flows. Okay, so I think out of the ones that I picked, let's see which ones are actually staying in the lineup. Fall Vibes, this is a total of, let me see what the total is for this one. So this would be 10, 45, 50, 60. I could do this one. Okay, so that's 60, and then this one is for the beach girlies. This is for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 5 is okay. So I think I'm gonna do this one because it's smaller challenge, so it's a quicker win. And then this one, what did I say, 60? So this is 60. Let me just go ahead and write that down because I just rather, you know, be able to remember that for next time. So that's 60. This is, I think I said 35 or 30, and then this one is, who knows how much I can get in there. 9 times 4 is 36, so the total $36. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one for a future time. So let me go ahead and add these two to the lineup. Yay! So we have the beach for the beach girlies from BC Sings. Check her out. Everything that I typically have in my setup, including the savings challenge binder, is in, and the challenges within it, and all the creators that I got my stuff from, they are downstairs in the description. So let's go ahead and add these here, and yeah, let's go ahead and now final thing that we have to do is go ahead and reallocate the total money that we have here. So what did I say was the total? So let's go ahead and close this. Let me put this in order. All right, wow. And this is either gonna, I'm thinking this is either gonna go to the bank to pay off some credit card dues that I have, or it's gonna go towards the down payment of our home. Although it might be little, something is something, you know what I'm saying? So, or maybe I do half and half, we'll see. So we have 50, 70, 80.
90, 100, and then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
And 60, so 160. Wow, that's bananas. Okay, so $160. I think I'm gonna do, let me get this paper clipped, and then I'm likely going to be putting this towards paying off some credit card debt, and I'm also likely going to be putting part of this towards the down payment of our home, which God willing we'll be able to do that at some point this year and in the next coming months hopefully, but we'll see. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and give me a thumbs up if you did. Tim Hortons sponsor me the next time you guys see this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, I hope that not only you leave me a comment downstairs letting me know your favorite part of the video, but also subscribe to the channel down below. I do things like this once a month, and then other finance related things throughout the month. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and as usual, typical Maria Talks Money fashion, we always have to make time for the Lord. So here is the verse of the day. I'll see it right here on the screen. I hope that this touches you in whatever way it is that God is trying to reveal himself to you. Look into the verse, look into the chapter, and look into just everything that has to do with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I hope that you get closer to him and choose to follow him at some point. But yeah, enjoy the verse for now, and until the next time guys, God bless you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.